Emily, thank you so much for having me over to your house. Sharon tells me you're originally from California. How did you end up in Atlanta?
I came here for grad school, got a job, and stuck around.
I went to college here too.
Really? What school?
Georgia State. Go Panthers.
Yeah, me too. Go Panthers.
That is too funny. Well, I know you're very busy, and so I do appreciate you taking time out of your day to meet with me. I'll have to thank Sharon for the introduction because I work almost exclusively on a personal introduction basis.
Yeah, Sharon and I are old friends. We go way back. So
That's great. So with your permission, I'd like to start by sharing with you the type of work that I do and the process I take people through to determine if I could be of any value to them. Fair enough?
Yep, sure.
So I work with a number of clients in your company and in your industry in the areas of insurance, retirement, and estate planning. Insurance planning involves the defensive side of your overall financial plans, making sure you and your family are always protected. Retirement planning involves making sure you're on track to achieve your retirement goals. And estate planning just ensures that you pass along as much of your hard-earned money as possible to your family or your favorite charities. Does that all make sense?
It does, absolutely, yes.
So I've been in the business for about 15 years, and I've helped many different clients in many different situations. So I want you to feel comfortable knowing that I have the knowledge and expertise to handle most any questions that you might have.
Great, that's good to know, because I try to figure some of this stuff out on my own, but honestly, it just makes my head hurt.
You know, in my experience, I've found that most of my clients are typically so busy building their careers or spending time with their families that they just put off their long-term financial goals and they put them on the back burner. I read an article recently that said that people are so confused by financial products that they just don't make a decision in those areas. It said that 43% of households reported being afraid of making mistakes regarding their financial plans.
That doesn't surprise me. I can totally relate.
So many can. So now I'd like to take you through the process that I take other people through to determine whether or not I can be a resource for them. I typically sit down with somebody like yourself and have a conversation with them about what's important, personally, professionally, financially. Basically get a snapshot of where you currently are in regards to the planning that you've already done, and identify your dreams and goals for the future. Everything that we discuss is between me and you, 100% confidential. And then after that conversation, if it's appropriate, I'll take that information back to my office and I'll work with my team to put together a plan based on what we talked about and what's important to you. And then at that point, you and I will get back together and I'll make some specific recommendations. I will be open, honest, and transparent about any recommendations that I'm making and answer any questions that you have. And I'll always respect your decision about any recommendations.
That sounds great, really encouraging.
And for anybody who decides to work with me and become my client, I make a commitment to get together with them at least once or twice a year to go over their plans and address any ongoing needs. We'll work with each client based on whatever timing works best for them.
Great. Sharon told me a little bit about what you did, but this really helps clarify everything.
Would you mind if I asked you some questions and take some notes while we talk?
Sure, yeah, fire away.